And that gives me a sword. Hold on, just a sword? Well. We managed to beat the god armor last time around, and I don't think that's really given us anything majorly significant to then go around to beat things like the Colosseum or beat Wonderland in any significant way. So maybe the little bit of leveling up that we did was... That's weird. Maybe the little bit of leveling up that we did will help. We can still just go... Okay, so there's just a little bit of a glitch in the overworld. Doesn't matter. As long as things still function, that's the only really important thing. Most important thing is that I can just straight up go to these guards and start this cutscene. I had a birthday party last weekend. Saturday. This is being recorded and uploaded on Monday, actually. Talking about which, finally, tomorrow, the Undertale Let's Play starts its uploads. I streamed the first 2 hours of it last Thursday. I'm going to probably stream at least an hour or an hour and a half of it again tomorrow on Tuesday, the same day the Let's Play series starts actually uploading, because I want to get through the game as quickly as I humanly can. So do be excited for that if you like Undertale or that sort of game, which I imagine that a lot of people that are okay. No. I imagine a lot of people probably do enjoy the idea of watching a Undertale. It's a genocide run, let's play. Anyway, so I had a birthday party to attend. I'm probably just gonna go to Deep Jungle, honestly, this Saturday, and it was a lot of fun. It was just nice to like be around people again, which hasn't happened a lot over the past 2 years for what I think are fairly obvious reasons. But it's also summer. And we were sitting in a very nice backyard. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Very not good. Very not good. We have Simba and Sonic Blade and potions. We have potions. Let's start with using a potion. And we have strike rate. Hold on. This might actually be a lot more valuable. Yeah, that's it. That's the shit. And then immediately go into another strike rate, and that just kills the. Level up! There we go. But that means there's a lot of mosquitoes there. And I didn't notice how many mosquito bites I had actually gotten. But I have one on my ankle, which is like bigger than my thumb, which is not good. And that's just because if you put on shoes and socks, that's going to like rub against the bite. And that's just going to result in like a lot of irritation there, and it itches like a madman. It's like not even funny. Come on, we should be able to. That was very easy. Are we larger than we usually are at this point in the game? Not that you usually grow throughout the game. Anyway, so I'm dying of mosquito bites itching because I also have one on my lower back. Same issue there. It's rubbing up against the chair that I'm sitting in all day, and it's rubbing up against my shirt, and it's just like it's getting irritated through that. And then there's one on my knee as well, which has again the exact same issue. Why do mosquitoes even bite on the knee? There's no like major blood vessels running over the knee. Those are all running like through the back of the leg, the leg, not the front. So why the fuck would a mosquito even want to bite there? In their defense, or like just showing how much of a little bitch boy I can be, there's also less nerve endings there, so it itches a lot less. But it's an annoying place to have a mosquito bite. So Orichalcum, who cares? We've gotten 2 chests of puppies, which is a start. I think there's 1 or 2 more chests around this place somewhere. That's mostly what I'm going after at this point. Chests, just because I very much doubt that we'll be able to do anything resembling like fighting Clayton, or even fighting the proper version of Sabor. We got really just downright lucky that we got Sonic Blade we had, but that didn't work last time on a different map, so I don't know if that would have worked here. And we got lucky we had Strike Rate, and I knew that was going to work because that worked for me before. But other than that, I think it's about time to go down, because I don't think there's any more chests around here. I do like the idea of having Glide. I like that idea quite a lot, actually. And there should be a chest up there as well, right? There is. And that gives me a sword. Hold on, just a sword? I have Oblivion and Ultimate Weapon, which both of those kind of suck. It's a spear. What is sword? Surely that's a... That must be a Disney character item? But I'm thinking, which character do we get in this game that has a sword? I don't think you do. I mean, Peter Pan, but that's a dagger, not a sword. Who else? You have Jack Skellington, which just has magic. You have Ariel, which again is mostly just magic. You have... Oh, it's probably Aladdin. It's probably Aladdin's sword that we just found, which... That's kind of useless, isn't it? It's very nice. We have Aladdin's sword. If we could equip it, that would be kind of neat, but obviously that's not a thing you can do. It doesn't even show up in any of the menus, I don't think. I didn't see it, anyway. So it's just a bit of a waste there. Ansem Report 9. Okay, that's good. This is going to give me a lot of answer reports, presumably. Crystal Trident, also very good key item to have. I don't know if it's actually necessary, but... And a potion. Alexa. So we're actually getting some useful stuff around here. And Mega Alexa. And I think there's one more somewhere around here. There it is. Entry Pass. Yeah, so that one I'm sure that I didn't need because I've already done part of the Olympus Coliseum. And I most definitely did not need that. Anyway, so we can do quite a bit here in Deep Jungle, I realize. Because we can just skip most of the fighting. And there's a couple more chests that we can get. Like the one that's literally on screen right now. Didn't see what that was. It's probably just still a gummy, right? And that's 80 money. Sora, why do you refuse to run in here? And I think we've got all the slides, right? We should have all of the slides. There we go. You know what? Let's actually save. Tarzan is a real small boy in this map. Let's save here for a moment because the game, it doesn't crash a lot, but when it crashes, I just lose all hope in the universe of Hello Sabor. We're just kind of going to ignore you for the time being. I lose all hope in the universe of actually like doing anything with my life, and I can't really do that today for the simple reason that we... You know what? Wait, you can do that with... I thought you needed Donald and Goofy for that, but that's definitely a Kingdom Hearts 2 thing, never mind. That did fucking nothing? I'm sorry, what? Okay, we had Mega Alex, that's probably... Wait, why can I use this without any... I can use this without any sort of MP. It's my main mode of attack at the moment. It actually works remarkably well. Let's keep doing that. This means that we can also do this... I mean, it's not great. If you miss, you're just fucked. But that means that we can also do this against Clayton. Which is actually really, really good. Because that might make that fight somewhat doable at our current level. And we have a Fire Ring. That's nothing to sneeze at either. And a Mega Aether. I don't really care as much about that. But let's go into our equipment because we do have 2 slots here. And a little bit more defense probably wouldn't hurt. Because our defense, or HP, or kind of both really, have been lacking. At very least so far. Because we just... Remember when the guard armor just kind of fell on us and we died? That's exactly what I mean with lacking defense. So, is it worth my time to save here after literally like 3 minutes of progress? Maybe not. It's a real shame that I have flying in this map and not the next one. I might have flying, no. But I do have gliding, which makes this entire map kind of trivial anyway. I kind of forgot about that. Especially since some of the chests here you usually can't get without either glide or high jump. I mean, you still can't get them without glide. I just happen to have glide this early in the game. And get a cottage as a result of it. Fan-fucking-tastic. And a mithril. And more puppies. We're probably just gonna go back to Trevor's Town after we get all the chests here. And just deliver the puppies, see if that gives us anything. And then I guess we go back to Olympus. We've gained a couple of levels since Olympus. You might be wondering why I'm going up this tree and not the other one, which takes us directly to where we need to be. The resulting answer to that question would be chests. And if you have to ask why, there's really no hope for you in the universe. We can just glide as well. I keep forgetting that. Like, it doesn't work for every single jump. Like this one, probably gliding isn't going to work out in my favor too much. Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe we can work backwards. Maybe that's the better idea. Maybe. I don't know. I need to learn the exact layout of chests for the maps up there specifically. A lot of maps in Kingdom Hearts 1 I don't know the exact chest layout for because, again, Kingdom Hearts 1 doesn't have an item tracker like Kingdom Hearts 2 does in the journal, which is just a really useful feature in Kingdom Hearts 2. But I guess there's arguments to be made both ways, right? There is arguments to be made that you want to be able to show your players how much progress they've made, but you also could be after a little bit of mystery, right? You never know if you have every single item, and on top of that, this game has a lot more like interactable spots which are in chests, which give you items, and then like how do you count those in that whole situation? So it makes sense that this game doesn't have it. I personally prefer it if it did, but no harm, no foul, I suppose. Which does actually bring me to another topic. You guys know I've been, especially if you've been in my Discord or like just been paying attention to these videos, I suppose. You should know that I've been like learning and developing my skills in 3D modeling and some 3D animation as well. I'm just gonna go to the Colosseum because that seems to be the smart move here. And the other day I was talking to a friend of mine who does a little bit of like development in Unreal, and mostly he makes music, but he's kind of like a jack of all trades, right? He does video, he does 3D modeling as well, the programming, and music now on top of that as well, and like just a lot of things. And we were talking about like making a game. I'm not going to get into too much detail about it, but a board game, a digital board game specifically. And I was like, okay, but if we're going to get into that, maybe it's not a bad idea for me to at least like have some basic comprehension of the Unreal Engine, so that I, number one, just know how to like limit myself in the amount of polygons that I use in any given model, but also to like brainstorm ideas for how things could work and how things probably maybe should work and all that kind of good jazz. So I've downloaded the Unreal Engine to start working. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm really excited to start learning. I'm really excited to start learning about it. And I mean, I'm no programmer, but I did a little basic programming back when I was in high school. So I have the basic principles of like how you think as a programmer, somewhere buried deep down in my mind, presumably. So that's something I'm going to be working on, and do expect to have me promote the shit out of a project like that. And maybe if I'm learning the engine anyway, right, I'm going to make a lot of smaller... yeah, Dumbo didn't really work all that well last time, did it? But maybe if I'm learning the engine anyway, I'm probably going to end up making a lot of smaller test projects, just like right now, how in the 3D animation department, I am making a short, the first animated video with like a little bit of a story going on, more than one camera angle, like actual cuts in it, just making it more and more like an animation and less like a tech demo. But as well as that, I am learning how to work with the hair simulation tools that that the software provides you with. So, and that's just like a project that I started because I wanted to, number one, get a little bit more narrative with my animations. Right now, it's mostly just been literally feature testing. But I figured, you know what, if we're going to be feature testing, I feel up to it to a certain extent. And there's also other things that I'm learning here, like character animation and that. There's a lot of things that I'm doing in this particular project, now I think about it. But it's a project that's designed for me to learn things, but it will have a end result, a video. I need High Potion. And now I need... Where's my Trinity? Do you need Donald Goofy for it after all? I think you just need 2 alive party members is really what we're getting at. But in much the same fashion, I do expect that while I'm learning the engine, I probably will make like some small, fun little games. I don't know if they're going to be fun. They're definitely going to be small and little. Which I'll probably end up posting on my itch.io page, which I do have apparently. So I'll also post them in the Discord. So if you want to keep up to date with the things that I'm doing outside of just playing Kingdom Hearts and losing this specific fight over and over, the fans up is actually very useful. I hate those little blue things. So what we're going to do next time when we get to that round, if we get to that round I should say, is just immediately use Trinity before I can fucking die! So yeah, if you're interested in seeing the things that I do outside of just playing Kingdom Hearts and Undertale, and every so often, like once a month, making an analysis video, I make a lot of stuff, right? I do a lot of things. Was this a good idea? Maybe not, but I can't be fucked to deal with those blue bastards. Do join the Discord. That's pretty much where I post literally all the creative things I end up making, whether it be animation, whether it be a game, whether it be these videos, which obviously that's the main thing going on in the server, but I talk about the rest of them too. So there you go. Let's have these blue fuckers die first, because I think I can deal with the shadows, right? The shadows are probably not going to be that big of a deal, but these blue motherfuckers, die. You heal yourself, and that's the most annoying part. You're invulnerable half the time, and the other half you're healing yourself. How is one supposed to murder these fools? That's probably why I couldn't use Trinity last time, eh? I probably used it in this round. Why don't I have an Aether anymore? Did somebody use my... No, that's not how that works. Why do I not have an Aether anymore? I can definitely tell, by the way, that the Firaga thing that I equipped is working, because I'm dealing, like... They are dealing way less damage to me when they're using fire attacks versus blizzard attacks. Come on, I need to beat... I'm not going to even attempt fighting... Well, I'm going to attempt it, but I'm going to lose horribly. I'm not going to be able to beat Cerberus. I know that much. But I should be in shape to beat Cloud. Even if I don't beat Cloud, hold on, you can lose to Cloud. Losing to Cloud is totally fair game. I forget that a lot of the time, because... While I end up losing a lot to Leon, usually when I get around to fighting Cloud, I am at a decent enough level to the point where it's not that difficult to beat him. Donald, Goofy, good old buddies, old pals. Care to fucking come help, mate? Because these things just will not die. Wait, what did I do? I used a high potion. That's fine. Yeah, Donald and Goofy are really the ones taking out these enemies, and then I'm just kind of running around waiting for them to revive, which is just not great. This should be the last one before Cloud, which is why I'm comfortable using Trinity. If it ends up that Cloud is not a 5th match, but like there's 5 matches and then a final match, I'm gonna be annoyed. But we'll figure that out when we... Yeah, no, there's 5 matches and I don't have MP, so I can't use the high potion, because that's totally how that works. Okay, I'm fucked. I'm fucked then. That's annoying. That's so fucking annoying. This is the most difficult time I've ever had with the with this fake ass cup. I usually don't even think about anything really while fighting these guys, but damn, this is actually rather difficult. Wait, why do I have a summon menu? And what's in it? I am confused, but happy. I guess that means that we got the summon menu. You see, I am just like constantly attacking these guys and they just will not fucking die. Max AP up. That's not really what I need right now. Thank you very much. I guess I got that summon from the gummy block in Deep Jungle. Presumably. Because I must have a summon, right? Can you not use summons in the Colosseum usually? Because that would explain why last time I tried to do that, the game fucking crashed. How's about fucking... I hate the fact that potions take so much longer to take effect than Cure Spell. You know what we're gonna do? Number 1, the summon menu just doesn't let us do anything. Okay. We're gonna go back to Traverse Town and we're gonna deliver some poppies. Just see what that does for us. Maybe we can already do the second visit to Traverse Town, which would mean that we can get like 1 or 2 more chests. That would be kind of neat if we could do that. I'm thinking, is there any way that Glider gonna help us break Destiny Islands? In a productive way, I should say. I really should look up the postcard location now that I have access to the entirety of the town again. Maybe I'll do that between episodes. I keep forgetting to do that. But first, let's... I think I know of one or two where to find them, but to get to, I think, both of them, I'm going to need access to that roof over there. And that doesn't happen until the second visit to Twilight... I keep calling it Twilight Town, it's Traverse Town. Gets triggered, I don't think. So, I don't think we can get all the way up there yet, right? Oh, we can! We totally 100% can. So there's a lot of moves after the finishing of the first Traverse Town. We can't get to that yet, though. But at least we can get up on the rooftops here, which is really what I was looking for. Because there's a chest over here somewhere, which I think has a postcard in it. And Donald and Goofy can just take care of those enemies, because I don't really want to fall down at all. Yeah, I think this chest has a postcard in it, so... let's just murder everything in sight. I'm so happy that we have Trinity Limit, you have no idea. And that gives us a synthesis item. Also very nice, a blaze shard. No, 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 no. Let's go to the 3rd district. This is probably not a safe place to be, by the way. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. It's safer than with the yellow motherfuckers over there, though. So... Okay. Magic yeah, that's good. And there should be a thingy over here, right? It's a postcard. We got a postcard, ladies and gentlemen. And then maybe there won't be any enemy spawns if I get here from this direction and open it. Oh my god, and that's puppies. That's not a postcard. Never mind. But we're on our way to deliver puppies anyway, so that's really not a problem. Okay, so we got some puppies. We got one more postcard. We can post that postcard, and then I can just, like, look up the rest of them. Presumably there's one somewhere inside the Dalmatian's house, because that just would make sense. Farugagami. Thunderagami. Really now? You just give me gummies? That's all? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any postcards around. Which actually that makes sense because there's no command menu in this entire house. So how could I even pick up the postcard if there were one? Answer, I could not. Does make me think though, where the hell are the other postcards? Because I think I have like 3. And there is 10. Those are the only 3 I know the location of. How can I just not know 7 locations? That seems like a lot to not know. Is there any obvious ones that I'm missing? There's probably one in the hotel. Hold on, there's probably one in the hotel. Right? There has to be one in the hotel. Funny thing is, if I don't figure it out on my own, if I just keep going long enough, there's probably going to be like a comment at some point telling me just where to find them. This is your invitation to leave that comment, by the way. I'm probably just going to look at it right after this episode anyway, but at this point, I'm just too curious. Also, just useful information to have, right? I should have access to all of them right now. Maybe except for one that's in Merlin's house. But maybe I can get up to Merlin's house now, by the way. Maybe I can. But I don't think there would be one in Merlin's house. There is a chest around Merlin's house, though. That was only the 2nd postcard. I need 8 more! What? How? Where? I've already gotten this one, right? Yeah, okay. Where can I get more postcards? Honestly, I don't know, but I do think that this is a pretty good point to wrap up this episode. We made a bit of progress, but not like a lot. I don't know what we're going to be doing next time. I guess we'll... I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little bit of level grinding off screen. I really don't want to do it off screen, if at all possible. Just because any level could give me something very interesting and significant as a level up, and I kind of want to like have that captured on video. But at this rate, this is going to take forever, because I think this is episode 3. By this time, in the last attempt of this series, I think we've done the first 4 worlds. So, yeah, we're going to need to speed up a bit.